Oh. That's different. You can hear me? It's the fog. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Giggy, your normal host for tonight. And we are having coffee and a Monday to you. Cheers. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go forward today. But we're here. Again, don't forget to follow, like, smash those buttons, whatever, and we're going to set up our stream software. It's a little lo-fi music in the background as we're doing it. And then we're going to get into some Animal Crossing, some Roots of Pacha, whatever. Stroke the beard, because it's weird. I don't know. And I got to think of something, how to respond to something. What would you do? Well, we could talk about it. Alright. So we already know we tested the Stream Deck. Oh, hold on. I need to add a source. I need to add another window scene here, source. So you guys can see this. It's going to be called Screen Cap Small Window. And we're going to do capture the Stream Deck. Alright, so now I have got to put that somewhere on my device below. We're going to put it below the live overlay above the screen capture, and we're going to make it smaller. Grabbed the wrong screen. Hold on. If I hit the small one, there we go. And I can't see it. Oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, where does it show up on the? It should be this. Right now you can see it. Of course, I'm waiting for the YouTube screen to hurry up so I can see the screen what I'm talking about here. I move some of these extra controllers, and it doesn't move. Okay, so I can't position it under the vertical screen while I'm live. It seems like. All right, so that doesn't work. So what I will do is put this screen capture behind the other one so you don't see it. I'm going to change that to full-size window so it fits. I'm going to change it to so it's playing the same music. Screen capture the Stream Deck. That's what we're working on. So that should make it there. That should change it. Hopefully that modifies that without moving it around too much on the. What's up there, Anthony? How are you, buddy? How are you doing down there in Maryland? Maryland. Home of the Washington Capitals. Washington Nationals. Home of all the other fun jazz. All right. So that's what that's going to look like. Oh boy. Sorry for you vertical people. I've got to figure this out a little better. But we can now add buttons. So we did a Be Right Back screen. We need to add a live button. So let's test the Be Right Back screen. And push the button. Takes you to break. Everything looks fine. There's nothing else I need to change there. And then we need to come back to the live screen. However, we don't have a live button. So what we're going to do is, let me find my Stream Deck. We're going to mess with this button right here. We're going to make a live button. And then we're going to control our lights and all that funny title this live. Coffee lovers, we're going to select the scene, live scene. So as you can see in the bottom there, it gives you, it pulls up what you're working on, what you're doing. Weather's a bit crummy. Really? Cold or windy or what? Is it cold, windy, rainy? I can't see. I cannot see. Oh my God, I cannot do it. All right, so we have the live buttons. Now we're going to test it. We're going to hit the be right back. Now we're going to hit the live button. See what the live button does. And the live button works, and we're back. All right. So now we're going to change the icon. So you right click the icon. I'm going to open up the Stream Deck icon library. Library. And I am going to type in the word live in the search field. I want to see what live buttons we have. And I like. Ooh, the ones from the Fallout pack are pretty cool. But I'm going to use this live one from the Neon GIF. Put it right here so it's live. I think the other option is on. I think the other word is on. Camera. Oh, maybe it's just live. What's this one called? Extra. Oh, stop. Kind of hard because sometimes you got to kind of look through the buttons that you want to use. Oh, did I click the wrong button? I changed it to a Fallout button? Alright, so it's a Fallout. We'll use a Fallout button. Overcast. Overcast days are weird because those are the days I get sunburnt the most. Alright, so we now have a live button and a be right back button on our main page of our Stream Deck, which I don't know if I like. Because I wanted it to do what? I don't know what I wanted it to do. I'm in the process of designing it. Why don't you just be quiet and do it? Oh yeah, huh? So we have a start. Oh, we didn't do a starting soon. All right. So this one we'll do starting soon. We'll do scene again. You drag over your scene, pop it in there. Title it. We'll call it starting. Enter soon. Now we need Coffee Lovers is the name of the thing, and we put starting soon, and we want to pick an icon. So let's put see what we can find. Start. We'll use the Fallout starting. And I might have to change that be right back screen too. You do an all Fallout logo. But I'm just using the free packs that are on Elgato's thing. Yeah, overcast days though are still good for fishing. I haven't been fishing off a boat in ages. Well, last time I went fishing, we were squid fishing with squid hooks off a pier. God, that was like 5 years ago. It was funny too because my wife and I were squid fishing, and I was wearing white shorts that day, like a dummy. And I got inked. And that sucker shot me like it was no tomorrow, man. But it was great. I miss those days. I miss a lot of days, but nothing I can do about that. So we gotta make new days. New days for you. Maybe. So I don't know if I like that starting soon. Oh, why did it black out? So let's see what other icons I can find here. Power. I wish when you made things larger screen-wise, it would just enlarge the icons. Let me play with the icons. Muscle one time? Oh man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a funny story. My wife, we were fishing, and she caught a sculpin. And if you look up a sculpin, those are got to be the ugliest fish I've ever seen in my life. She freaked out like, what was this monstrosity? She, it was the ugliest thing we had ever seen. Oh, there's a home button. Why would I put a home button? That's interesting. Huh. But yeah, it is the ugliest thing. It's called a sculpin. It's this fish. They're freaking hideous. Man, they used to have I like the Sakura pack, but I don't like... What is this icon? Camera. Yeah, we'll use that icon. Let's try it. Alright. So starting screen. Alright, so that's what it looks like. We have everything's in place. Let's go to the live screen. Live button works. We're back here live. So that works. Everything looks in place, looks good. Then we're going to go hit the be right back screen. Let's press that. Alright, so that works. So we have that all set up. Yeah, it's a fish. Let me see if I can find a picture of this sucker. Yeah, it's a fish. That's what it's called. Sculpins. It's gotta be the ugliest darn thing that you'd ever see. Yeah, let me do this. Let me just share the screen. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, screen capture. Is there anything on there that's gonna dox me? No, but that's what they look like. Right there. They are one of the hideous looking, demonic looking things you'd ever see, man. But yeah, that's what we caught. That's what she caught. And I was like, okay, we're throwing that sucker back. But yeah, no, they're sculpins. But we were squid jigging. And squid jigging, if you've ever seen a squid hook, it's like a... It's just like a bobber. It's like a long bobber with multiple barbs. Hooked barb coming off of it like this, right? So it's got like baskets of barbs. And it's got two to three rows of barbs. And you kind of just drop it in. And you're just kind of jigging it, like this, and the squids come and since you so many hooks, it just kind of catches onto them, whatever, because they're kind of got like a little jelly type outer surface, which is kind of interesting. And one day, because there was a Norwegian couple who was in town, they were fishing, we were fishing, and I had a small cooler that probably would hold like eight cans in it, something like that. 10 cans maybe in my lunch. I filled that entire cooler with squid in a five gallon white bucket. course, we went home. Wife cooked them all up. You know, had calamari for days. Froze some. You know, whatever. Loved it. You know, didn't have to pay for it. It was great. Yeah, but that fish, that sculpin was crazy. Oh, ad break has started on the Twitch side. You guys on Twitch have to watch an ad break. Alright, so now that they're watching an ad break, we'll hit the links. We'll pop in, don't forget to subscribe, follow YouTube button. Which, did it work? Yep. And we'll hit the one for Twitch, and I gotta fix those so they do both. We're trying to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by follow. Oh, well, you want me to teach you? I'm going through teaching now. I can teach you how to use a stream deck. Oh, crab feast, yeah. You know, it's interesting too, because in where I live in Nova Scotia, whatever, you do not need a license to fish in tidal coastal waters. So if I'm standing anywhere on the shore, pier, dock, whatever, as long as the water is ocean, I can fish without a license. And to me, that's the greatest thing ever, because if you just want to do a catch and release and you're out there just, you know, enjoying the day, it's awesome. Oh, you don't... Well, my Cody, if you ever need help, I can do a stream and just walk you through it. I don't mind. I do streams all the time walking people through stuff. That's what Giggy does. That's why they call me Professor half the time. But I think that was mostly because of the Professor on Gilligan's Island, but because all the girls wanted to be Giggy's girls, you know, but whatever. It happens. So they call me Professor. And I do teach everything. So I do teach, so I'm happy to show people. But fishing like lakes, streams, whatever, you have to have a license, and they're all seasonal, right? If you want to catch trout or bass or, you know, whatever. But fishing along the coast, as long as you're not using a pot, like a crab pot, lobster pot, etc., or nets, you can't actually go out there and just throw a mackerel net in. If you're actually just fishing with a rod, there's no need for a license. Which I appreciate, because you know, sometimes you just want to take kids out and say, oh, hey, go fishing. You know, they take their little pole and they're not going to catch crap, but you know, they just want to do it. And then, you know, I get to do it too. But all right, so we've got live. Be right back. Starting. What else do I need? Oh, my lights. Let's see if we can get the lights. Do I have Elgato on here? Or do I need to download Elgato? I don't know what is going on with this library. I'm going to shut that off. It seems to be interfering. Alright, so we're going to click a new one, and I think I'm going to click this bottom one. And we're going to drag the on off for the lights. I'm going to set it to all lights, and we're going to toggle title lights. Now we're going to test it. No, we're not going to put a... Hold on, we're not going to put a... into their lights. Let's try it. Oh, it works. Look at that. It catches the lights. Alright, so that works. So lights work. Nice. And see, you kind of want to, when you set these up, you want to make sure that you have everything you're going to need. Like, you want a light, you want to mute your microphone, whatever. I have a button right here on the microphone, so I can push it. So I typically don't put a mute button on there. You could put an end screen, end screen. That's what we don't have. We have starting soon live. I don't know. Am I gonna use intermission? Let's set the intermission. Have we even set that up yet? Alright, so this intermission screen is not completely set up, but it does work. Okay, so let's get this window to fit in here. And there's something there. Where's the social media window? It's this one. Alright, so we could do that. Now I've got a timer on the screen. Alright, so I could do an intermission screen where I set it up. And I haven't set this up yet. So, as you can see, there's things that are out of place. Like if you look at the names across the top, they're not all in order. Plus my camera is totally wonky, zoomed out. Which it shouldn't be because it's catching things over here it shouldn't catch. I don't know why it's doing that. This camera? Oh, there's two camera captures. So we're just going to move this a little bit for now, and you can see my mess until I can figure out why the filter on my configure video. Alright, so we're going to configure the video. We're going to jump the camera to about 115. Zoomed in a little bit so you don't see a bunch of stuff. There we go. And then I have to set up the filter. So you right click on it, set up your filters. Wait, why does that not work? Oh, it is working. Oh, I know why, because there's nothing behind it. So we need to duplicate. So we want to copy this. I want to paste a duplicate of this. Have a second game capture. Bring it down to the bottom. And then I'm going to put this somewhere back here. So it's behind my screen. Chat window I'm going to shut off because I haven't been able to fix that yet. Kayaks and Days Chat. We'll shut that off so that works until I fix the chat window. But this is what this page will technically look like if I use it. And whatever. Then you have a end screen, which looks like so, which is fine, which we need to set a button for. Alright, so we'll come back here. Hey, Lady Crickerbug. Thank you for the check-in. And the Lurk. She comes from across the pond and is probably having fish and chips tonight with curry sauce. Which I don't understand, you people, with the curry, but I haven't tried it, so I can't complain. You see your Lurk and raise you a virtual coffee. Okay, and Anthony's got to go get Gazami crabs, and my Streamlabs just crashed. So we will reset this in 1 second, and it shouldn't have crashed.